Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, powerful, sovereign beings of God, Source Light. I am the life that is eternal. I am the way into the kingdom of heaven within. I am the truth that always sets me free. And in this we activate you now. Nothing to fear, nothing to do but be your true authentic self, shining brightly with your holy virtue, held within the Queen's chamber deep within your heart center. We hear the angelic choir calling us home. The language of light is raising the scepter of the golden temple to light up the crown and blaze your halo of the Christed ones. Today our Solaris is in perfect alignment with the star Arcturus, which is assisting our Earth angelic team of the 144, Terra Nova Gaia, and all sentient beings to align with our higher purpose and divine missions to complete this transformation into the heavenly and Shambhala avatars of the Holy Spirit. We are held in the sweet embrace of our divine Mother Goddess to behold the celestial abundance that showers down upon us, cleansing and healing as all suffering washes away. What remains is the love in our hearts and the truth in our minds. This is the yin and yang within, to be expressed out as we expand into the higher realms of the infinite way. This is it. The time is at hand where we rise and merge all timelines with this eternal now. All is whole and complete in the unborn mind of Buddha. This is our true nature. We are intrinsically enlightened from birth into the light. Your indestructible diamond light body is your natural state, and we bridge this into our physical 3D form to free our spirits from all confines of the false mind of the 3D matrix and allow it to guide us to our fifth dimensional luminous field of gamma plasma light. Our cellular structure is transforming into the unbreakable adamantine cells of our immortal bodies of divine alchemy. In this ascension process, our sacred temples are being prepared for the final quantum leap of consciousness into the new earth, the blessed Edenic timeline of peace, prosperity, abundance, and happiness for all. Ground crew of Galactic Starship Earth, we are fully on mission to rise each day into the dawning of our heart's desires to hold the vision and to keep the spark alive. This is our soul star spark we lowered into this vessel to assist Gaia and all her children in the great awakening and ascension into heaven on earth. Aho! Shalom, Shanti, in spiritus, caelum, terra, Deus. Today is a very powerful day of healing. It is Keen 47 Blue Galactic Hand. It is my galactic signature, and I'm also Spectral Moon 9, Year of the Blue Rhythmic Storm. This code synchronizes with the healing energies of the Venusian lineage. The blue hand path is the left hand path of the divine feminine energies. Now with all these powerful energies coming in all day, we had many activations all over Pachamama. 127 M1.5 or greater earthquakes. Most powerful today, 5.2 Russia, Sakhalin. Earlier today in Papua New Guinea on the Ring of Fire, 4.7. Indonesia, 4.3. Panama, Central America, 4.2. U.S. Virgin Islands, New Atlantis Energy 3.5, and British Virgin Islands, Divine Masculine 3.588 portal of the Lions Gate, and then a third activation in the U.S. Virgin Islands 3.7, 37 into 73 Heaven on Earth, and then another 3.7 activation in the Dominican Republic, Argentina, San Antonio de los Cobres, in South America 4.4, Solomon Islands, Son of the Moon 4.4, another 8.8 portal, Lionsgate, Lyran Nation with us now. Then in Sakhalin, Russia, another 5.0, and the sacred portal of Poland in Glogów, We had a 4.2 activation. Another 3-7 in Dominican Republic. Chile 4-4. Lone Pine, California 4-0. Indonesia 4-6. Another Sakhalin, Russia 4.5. Council of 9 coming in. Misawa, Japan 4.8. 12 Divine Goddess. In the heart of Lemuria. Pahala, Hawaii 3.8. 12 Divine Feminine. 37 kilometers depth. Vanuatu 4.9. El Calafate, Argentina 4.4. 4 kilometers depth, 444 portal. Then another activation, San Antonio de los Cobres, Argentina 4-0. And then the most powerful of the day, Sakhalin, Russia 4.2. Another 4-6 in Russia, Mentone, Texas 3-4. In the crown of Lemuria, Sandpoint, Alaska 4-3. Alaska Peninsula 3-1. In the sacred portal, Afghanistan 4.5. Albania 4-4, Greenland Sea 4-7, Bonin Islands, Japan 5-1, another heart activation, Pahala, Hawaii 3-3, Chiapas, Mexico 4-4, Sichuan, China 4.5, Council of 9 activation, Alaska Peninsula 3-0, Ishinomaki, Japan 4-6, Puerto Rico 3.6, 9-9 portal. We have 9th dimensional energy coming in. This is connected to the 9 caves, the 9 gates within the brain, the crystal palace in the middle, the sacred tomb of the pineal and pituitary glands. This is the resonating chamber of the spirit, connected to our future self and our divine embodiment. Now let us continue with the Sabian symbols for today. Right now, the moon is at 27 degrees, 12 minutes Pisces. The sun is at 25 degrees, 2 minutes Libra. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 26 degrees Libra. An eagle and a large white dove turning into each other. Hieros, Gamos. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 28 degrees Pisces. A fertile garden under the full moon. We have a full moon coming up next week on Wednesday, very powerful in Aries. This is from astrologyweekly.com. 1717 coming in, 8-8 portal. Now before we continue with the tarot card of the day from Sacred Condor, an update for our tribe on Patreon. Today we began our series on Cha Dao. Cha Dao, the way of tea. This is the training I'll be doing, a full series on tea ceremony we call Gong Fu tea or 5 elements tea. Cha Dao, the Dao, the way. Cha, C-H-A-T. And the first video today you can check out on our Patreon channel. You can subscribe at whitegoldeagle.com. Starting at $5 a month, we're going to have a whole series on training with tea. Then when the training's over, I do full tea ceremony. And today we begin with our tea ware, the tools that you're going to need to perform a full tea ceremony. This is the Chinese way. Japanese way, very different. Many traditions have their own way. This is the art of tea, very beautiful art. And in the Taoist arts and Buddhists, we say tea is our medicine. It's very powerful energy. So for our tribe on Patreon at whitegoldeagle.com, we added the first of the series today. And over the next few weeks, we plan on putting out around 10 different videos before I record a full tea ceremony. So with the next few weeks, that should be complete. And then after tea ceremony, we'll be giving updates on special teas, special offers, different tools, many different arts. And then maybe we start a tea farm. I don't know. We'll see. But we have a lot of fun with our tea and very healing. And it synchronizes with this blue hand today, the blue galactic hand of powerful healing energy. And now my Sacred Condor pulls a card for you today from the tarot deck, Dreams of Gaia from Raven Phelan. And the card she pulled for you today, another very powerful card of fire, 9 of fire. The keywords attainment, fruition, inspiration, creation, ease, simplicity, detachment, restrictions. The key phrases move through life with confidence, a time of fruition and attainment. Knowledge and experience bring ease. Do not seek praise or affirmation. Give your best every time. Once you have finished, move on. Simplify your life. Remove obstructions and restrictions, meaning the 9 of fire symbolizes attainment and the ease that comes with knowing what to do with the knowledge and practical skills earned through study, hard work, and dedication. It symbolizes fruition and putting knowledge and learning into practice. It is about having found and putting to use mental and physical processes that work for you. The process used is executed with ease, and as a result, you create or fulfill your role with the same ease. This is an affirming card that symbolizes moving through life with confidence. The person it illustrates does what they do well, and without seeking glory or validation. They do not seek praise or affirmation. They perform the task before them and do it well, because they know and understand their craft. They do it to the best of their ability, because they have pride in what they do, and when a task is complete, they do not weigh it down with expectation. They detach and move on to the next task, because it too deserves all of their care and attention. This card also reminds us that ease is not necessarily about life being easy, but about discovering that we can make a choice to not to make life complicated by keeping it simple. You move through your day with ease. Obstacles no longer cause hours of fear and fretting. Instead, you simply work to overcome them. You learn, you grow in experience, and then move on to the next moment. When you are confident and have attained a certain level of knowledge and skill, you begin to move through life with more ease. You learn how to perform tasks in a manner that is less complicated for you. You begin to recognize what works for you and what does not. You attain a certain level of grounded and practical awareness that enables you to bring projects to fruition with the same amount of care, but less effort. And now today, from Divine Sistar and Brothor of the Light, Eldora and Siman, there is an intense wave of energy coming in right now. It started around 10 a.m. Eastern this morning. The reminder coming in for all of you is to slow down drastically and let this energy completely have its way with you. If you continue to move fast with life when the energy is suggesting that you need to slow down, then you will be forced to slow down one way or the other. Learning to navigate life based on the body's needs at any given moment is key to functioning in fifth-dimensional energies. As tempted as you may be to go on social media, start a new project, or socialize, when the energy is this intense, taking the time to pause, rest, nourish yourself are going to help absorb and process these upgrades much easier. Stay hydrated, take Epsom salt baths, go on a grounding, silent walk in nature, lay in bed and meditate. Book a long, deep tissue massage or cupping to help release some of the energy stuck in your muscles and tissues. Curl up and read your favorite book. Will all help navigate the intensity. Happy upgrading. From Eldora and Siman. Love. And from Forever Conscious. The Arcturus gateway peaks today, although this energy will still be present until the 19th. Arcturus is about 25 times bigger than our Sun, and as it aligns with Arcturus, we are able to receive its light energy straight into our being. From channeled messages I have received, this light energy can best enter through the back of your heart chakra, the spot where you sprout our wings. Visualize streams of light energy entering this part of the body, lifting your mood and inviting more joy into every cell. Jupiter also stations direct today, adding to the abundant energies. In fact, this is a powerful time to connect with the abundance that you are and the abundance that is all around you. From foreverconscious.com. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Divine Feminine 7777. The calm void-like feeling we had in the last days, although our bodies were still dealing with the effects of ascension and jumping timelines, is over. The full moon energy is already affecting our bodies, and we might not be as tired as we were in the last days, weeks, but we cannot sleep at night. We're waking up a lot and cannot get back to sleep, and when we finally do, we have a lot of dreams, a different version of the past we have wished for, or the things that still need to be cleared during the retrograde period. This full moon will be crazy. Things will be revealed or brought to the surface that are ready to be cleared. We will end the retrograde period with a blast and start fully living on the new timeline. Cannot wait. The retrograde period we are in right now is such a good opportunity for us to clear the old ways out of our systems, and it also brings a deep, unpleasant, but necessary purge. It feels like we are slowly but surely coming to an end of a tough period cycle where we had so many lessons that we needed to learn, things to see, experience, realize. So where we are giving our power away, how we are making ourselves small, and because we needed to clear all the old ways of living that were not working for us anymore. We needed people and situations in our life that triggered us, caused us pain, sadness, suffering. Without those situations, we wouldn't be able to see, experience, realize what needs to be cleared out of our systems. The purging was bad and unpleasant, but it feels like we're getting out of the dark tunnel we were in, and we can already see the light. 2 of the planets went direct again, and 2 will be going direct soon. It will be another powerful push out of our own darkness into the light, where we will realize we are exactly where we need to be. And today, from Divine Brothor of the Light, Sean Caulfield, Ascension Codes, 2, Eek, Wind, 17th October 2021. The rising new fragile phenomenon of divine time is communicated and disseminated. The sacred arrows of the Creator's universal intent endure to ascend consciousness, piercing through the manipulative, amateur densities of the past. We know that to sense and understand, we must tune into our inner universal mind, heart, intuition, and let go of the outer distractions that interfere and distort the mirror from being aligned with Source. It all comes as a test. Nothing is meant to be taken personally. If we do not grow easily. The affirmation, I am, calling back those lost parts of my soul that misunderstood, got afraid and ran away. I now love myself deeper and welcome my truth back with an open heart. With the divinely scheduled awakening that is happening, as our soul ascends, many of us are welcoming back the part that got lost. It happened for a reason, and it is okay. Paradoxically, it was a gift, because without this happening, we would not have needed to go deep and find our heart's inner truth. We might have unconsciously stayed on the surface, aimlessly drifting. But thankfully our sails have been gifted the wind to motivate us to move through the changes with ease and grace and purpose of destiny. Our capacity to understand has been given stimulus, so now, because we have journeyed so deep, we can see our life on a higher level. We see the flaws of a system that is an extension of ourselves. We understand that we must take responsibility and look within, changing ourselves and healing our spiritual wounds, and in so doing transmute the poisons of ill intent and the immature aspects and dysfunctions of the collective consciousness. It is time to transcend duality. The Creator's incoming source light energies are in support. All we need to do is have faith in our integrity, trust, and surrender to your truth. Be wise, be strong, be humble, and give yourself courage. Dance to your truth. Reignite your inner light with the memory of the source fire of universal time. Together with the birds of the same feathers of high vibrational love, it is time to fulfill the prophecy by becoming the phoenix rising from the ashes of time's multidimensional starlight memory. I am cleaning on the memory out there within me. Ho'oponopono. From the heart, Sean Caulfield. And now from Divine Sister of the Light, Gaia Cosmic Blu-ray. Dear Star Ones, 2 weeks ago I began receiving visual communication where vivid scenes and information were shown during my sleep, yet felt as if one or a theme, timekeeper traveling through dimensional portals. My heart knows that many of the current guardians upon Terra have reconnected since my last post on September 22nd. Which alluded in synchronicity with the return of the ancestral guardian builders Elohim to this part of the harmonic universe. The return of our original creator families has been also felt by other more public figures, as mentioned by Michael Sala's updates. I will not write in length to the content of these visions, as many of you have or will also receive similar visual communications. Instead, I was guided to share reminders of knowledge that will trigger further communication within the collective consciousness network. With grace, love, and peace, Gaia Cosmic Blu-ray, Blu-ray Council and Guardian of the Mother Ark. Origins, the First World, Terra, 560 million to 550,750,000 YA years ago, approximately 560 million years ago, upon the planet Terra within the second harmonic universe. Your Earth is presently in the first harmonic universe. Many ET and meta-terrestrial races combine their genetic and energetic makeup to create a master race of beings that would serve as guardians of the planet Terra. The Syrian Council from Harmonic Universe 2, along with several other groups, were appointed as directors and overseers of the project. The Turanicium 1 T1 experiment, meta-terrestrials from the 4th and 5th harmonic universes were the founders of this project, working through a seed race called the Lyrans from the 3rd harmonic universe. The Lyrans created a race of beings in harmonic universe 3 called the Elohim, who would become overseers for the Syrian races in harmonic universe 2. The Elohim became one of the numerous supervisory groups with the Turanicium 1 experiment due to the Syrian race contribution of genetic identity to the experiment. The Turanicium race evolved for about 8 million years on Terra, with 12 primary subracial divisions among them. Each of the 12 Turanicium subraces carried a genetic slant derived from the 12 primary contributors to the T1 experiment, but all of them carried the unique L2 strand DNA package the T1s were designed to embody. The 12 Turanicium subraces were the Brahman, the Draman, the Atoni, the Triniten, the Azertan, Celtos, Adamai, Uterans, Lori, Siraz, Nezaktiae, and the Melchizedek. After evolving successfully for many years, the Turanicium race began to digress, their genetic code breaking down, their cultures falling into disharmony. Manipulation and by interbreeding with various unrelated ET strains was the primary cause of this digression. About 8 million years into their evolution, 552 million years ago, the Turanicium race divided into two primary racial strains, the Alanians, sometimes referred to as the Belli-Kudyim, and the Lumians, frequently called the Edamai Kudman. The two strains of Turanicium evolved together on one large landmass called Eden, creating two cultures known as Elanaya and Lumia. Both cultures evolved on Terra for about 1 million years, 551 million years ago. Both races carried the original 12-strand DNA genetic code of the Turanicium lineage, and both carried mutations and digressions of that code from interstellar breeding. Cultural disturbances escalated along with the continued digression of the Alanian and the Lumian strains, and hostility arose as the Alanians sought dominion over the more passive Lumian culture. Source Voyagers 2. Speaker Iasha Ashiana Arhayas. And today from Divine Sister of the Light Abigail Wainwright, Light Body Code Activation. Dear Advanced Soul, you are reminded at this moment that you came through to this plane of existence to assist in humanity to evolve into a new race of beings. You do this process by first awakening to the truth of your own soul, and then building a body of light via your Merkaba activation, whilst in your human form. You are correct to say that not all on this planet are at the same degree of this process as you, and that is because the ones that resonate with this information are a part of the minority that came through to assist the whole. This is why it's important to release judgment on others now, and to focus on what you are here to do, regardless of how entangled others seem to be. This is the very reason you are sent here, and to hold compassion and the frequency for all. There's been a new enormous influx of light that has been pulsing and opening on Earth and in the human auric field. You can feel this when this has been activated in you, because your desire to lead a more aligned spiritual path will outweigh any other option for you. Please remember this process of light being built begins in the heart and slightly above where the higher heart is. It then expands outward to activate you fully and align both your physical heart and energy heart into higher frequency, so you then become a pure channel and source of light. With the assistance of many evolved beings, the human race has been preparing to step up into becoming a much more advanced, telepathic race, and to now be aware of many other realities that exist. What is important to remember is that you came here specifically to transform this world by building your body of light, which affects the dense matter around you so it may go higher in vibration. By living your life as your higher self and soul, you bring through your vessel these higher, finer patterns of energy into the very fabric of the matter of this, in turn transforms consciousness in this dimension. Metatron, from QuantumLightCodes.com. And from Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athens, October 17, 2021. Good news. Many are now receiving back in their hands their soul contracts and true Akashic records, and they'll be able to finally remember who they are, reconnect with their soul, and be free again. These are mostly people who have been in some kind of denial, delay, or entrapment for many lifetimes, and were unable to access their true records and remember. Now that they will have their soul's records available again, they will be able to correct and align. This news is to be celebrated and honored, since many of our brothers and sisters will be finally free and awakened suddenly. Ereni. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica. DNA Light Expansion. We bring through a greater perspective of your true origins, the true light language of you. The cryptic nature of your evolution stems back to the same building blocks of life for all beings. For the encodement of your DNA is a universal life signature, a technique used throughout the galaxy to create life, enhance life. Know your multidimensional reality, the purpose of your creation. Your pivotal achievements in your light mission are encoded within your DNA to play in this virtual reality. See the white hats of your world, the light beings who protect the goodwill of your community, the guardians who assist the foreseeable changes that are encoded in your timeline. Know your role is to assist us. Connect to the higher light encodements filtered through your reality, to integrate these attuned frequencies and assimilate throughout your community. For your role is fundamental to our role. We can assist, but ultimately your role is to assist the greater awareness of your galactic community. See the opportunity to work with us, to feel the light alignment between us. For this is part of the greater context of your multidimensional reality. Sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians, and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. 144 coming in. Sun in Libra opposite Eris in Aries and square Pluto in Capricorn. Mercury retrograde in Libra, sextile Venus in Sagittarius. Diplomatic communication is favored over brute force. If we feel backed into a corner, calm negotiation and a willingness to listen will help to release us. Resist any urge to tell someone what you think they want to hear for fear of being overpowered or undermined. State your honest position graciously to regain control. We may be conscious of aspects of life that have become unbalanced. Weigh the pros and cons of decisions, especially if they are irrevocable. Don't let fear or anger cloud judgment. Better to wait for the air to clear before committing. Sometimes there are forces beyond our control, but we're not powerless. If you feel intimidated, focus on what can be changed rather than what can't. Dig deep within to locate immense reserves of strength. Show grace under pressure. Keep it real. Emerge from the shadows. Let yourself shine. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And from 13 Moon Peace Time. Today's galactic signature is Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand. After channeling and organically balancing the resonant tone of attunement, we are invited to acquire and maintain the galactic tone of integrity. Blue Galactic Hand guides and teaches us to know the power of completion and closure, which allows us to move to higher levels of being, by modeling our integrity so that it reaches others, helping to catalyze ever greater levels of harmony. Blue Galactic Hand encourages us to let accomplishments be defined by our own innate inner knowing in order to actualize our ability to craft. Integrity means to harmonize our thoughts, beliefs, and actions with what we know to be the highest truths. Blue Galactic Hand reminds us that integrity requires unending courage, ever-new clarity, and indomitable resolve, and that when we stand firm in our integrity, we are protected and provided for. Blue Galactic Hand invites us to elevate the quality of our existence through a willingness to accept and integrate truth. By being true to our own inner fire of illumination, we ignite flames of consciousness that spread and offer guidance and warmth to our planetary family at large. The cauldron of creation is ever reminding us that we are all vessels of life, exploring and expressing itself. We are each messengers to each other, moving and evolving as we journey together through this dream of life. Enoch H. Cosmic History Quote for Moon 3, Day 28. A Bodhisattva is one who postpones his or her own achievement of nirvana in order to help all sentient beings attain enlightenment. From 13moonpeacetime.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times. Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand. The number 8 is called Galactic, and its keywords are harmony, modeling, and integrity. The number 8 symbolizes eternity, a continuous loop with no beginning and no end, representing the never-ending cycle of time. Harmony is achieved when we accept these natural cycles and release the notion that we do not have enough time. We have all the time in the world. Blue Hand represents healing, accomplishment, and inner knowing. Find something useful to do today and accomplish something to be proud of. Put your hands to good use or offer some healing. We can achieve much more when we are healed. That is why the word accomplishment is a key characteristic of Blue Hand. If you have been burning out, do not be afraid to ask for a helping hand. Today's guide is Blue Monkey, which represents magic, play, and illusion. This magical guide can lead us to magical healing, but be aware Monkey is always out to trick us in order to teach us valuable lessons. Don't put your hands where they shouldn't go, or Monkey will catch you out. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Blue Galactic Hand, 8 Manik, Keen 47, 17th of October 2021. Magical healing and accomplishment. 17-10-2021 equals 17-10-5 equal 8-15 equal 8-6 equal 14 equal 5. Day codes 17 Immortality Legacy Code, 8 Infinite Abundant Source Flow, 14 Media Publicity Attention, 5 Freedom Change Transformation Liberation Movement. Month year codes 10 Manifestation, Authority, Power, 1 New Beginnings, Leader, Original, 15 Spiritual Alchemy, Charisma, Magnetism, 6 Heaven, Christ, Romance, Harmony, Keen 47 equal 11, Portal, Gate, Polarity, 11 equal 2, Partnership, Cooperation, Twins, a very powerful magic portal day, Monkey, Wizard, and Manik. A divine opportunistic day to walk through the doorway towards the light. When new doors open, do not hesitate, walk through them. Day 8 in the yellow sun wave spell of illuminating our highest evolutionary path, to reclaim our soul power and full sovereignty. Day 8 is where we integrate the light through trusting our accomplishments and allowing this to happen through the play of consciousness and modeling integrity in our actions. Tone of creation, galactic, tone 8 in the mental realm, action, modeling, power, harmonize, essence, integrity. The galactic tone will influence much mental analysis today. The most important factor is that we model integrity in our thoughts, words, and actions. Are our intentions based on harmony through integrity of being? Our plans need to be transparent and for the highest good of our community and planet, for them to hold up in these new energies. Our projects and business models will then serve as a model for others, following in our footsteps, who hold the ideals of unity, peace, and harmony as a priority. The litmus test in becoming a master is to be totally transparent in your actions and motivations. Integrity and authenticity are the keystones to evolving as enlightened beings. Today's questions are: how do I integrate more healing wisdom and light through divine magic and play, to bring more harmony to my world? Am I ready to step into greater integrity and accomplish great things? Divine blessings for a magically profound day of healing and accomplishment. In la quecha la Keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 47, Blue Galactic Hand. The mantra, the code for today is, I harmonize in order to know. Modeling healing, I seal the store of accomplishment. With the galactic tone of integrity, I am guided by the power of magic. And on this magical day of activations and transformations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. And we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations that we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support us and vote for us to continue bringing these works to the world, you can make a monthly pledge at our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. And for those, again, in our tribe on Patreon, we released our first of our series of training, our course on the way of tea ceremony, Gong Fu tea, 5 elements, very powerful and beautiful practice. One of our most sacred and beloved arts of our lineage, of the eagle and the condor. Now I'd like to thank Divine Angel of the Light, Bernd Schultz, for your donation today. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. If you'd like to make a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal link at eaglelovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone that has supported my Sacred Condor's artwork on Etsy. You can support her by purchasing one of her beautiful handmade goddess totems, sacred angels, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. And now we're going to complete today's transmission with a holy incantation of solace from Divine Brother of the Light, Richard Rudd. May solace abound in the world, bringing all beings into perfect union. The holy incantation of solace. May love pour through our soul, binding us together as one. May light flower in our heart, lending us the grace to transform all fear. May warmth radiate our belly, bringing prosperity to all. May purity shimmer in our bones, filling us with the light of the stars. May kindness resound in our voice, softening the way that lies ahead. May clarity shine through our mind as we lie in the arms of the infinite. May solace abound in our life, touching all who we meet. May solace abound in the world, bringing all beings into perfect union. From Richard Rudd, GeneKeys.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. We appreciate you coming here and supporting this channel, your beautiful comments and your connections and shining your light brightly to the night. It has been a long, strange trip, and we have really enjoyed serving all of you for many years, and we hope to serve for many to come. We are all doing our very best in these most challenging times. And know this, you are never alone, and you are always protected, and you are loved very much. Now, as our great sun Solaris aligns with the beautiful star of Arcturus, be sure to connect with our star nation, the Arcturians, for we have a direct link to download their gnosis, their Siddhis, their spiritual gifts, and assist you in connecting with our galactic federations of light. 117-117-99 portal coming in, and the Arcturians connect us to our 9th dimensional solar light bodies, which connect us to our infinite multidimensional selves. Have a most beautiful and blessed ascension journey, and keep walking gently your sacred path with heart. Be sure to make this the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.